Well, you mentioned it. The other guy there, of course, is Dick Slater, and
Dirty Dick Slater.
I've heard quite a few things about him over the years. What
And
do you
you
think
know
about
he got
him?
that nickname, don't you know?
Oh, geez, you really got a story. Go ahead.
No, I don't. I just yeah. And Dick Murdoch, I love Dick Murdoch too.
Oh man, those guys were a hell of a
But
pair.
Slater, he's the one that had that big fight with Sting in Baton Rouge at the Centraplex and worked Sting over a little bit. Yeah, that was well known.
That's what I was just going to ask you
And,
about.
and guys like Sting and Ultimate Warrior, especially those muscle guys, they can push around a lot of weights. Weights don't fight back.
Yeah, rumor has it that while Slater was actually dunking Sting's head in a toilet, that Murdoch was holding back Warrior. And Murdoch does not look like physically you'd say like, oh,
Yeah.
Warrior could get
Murdoch
right
could
past him.
go. Yeah, Murdoch could go, and he liked him. Yeah, he's one of those guys you couldn't hurt. He'd be being in a bar and he'd be like, boom, boom, boom. Oh, pretty good punches, buddy. But
Oh, jeez. Yeah, that is not a man to piss with.
You hurt me.
Yikes. All right. Well, sounds like Warrior and Sting found out the hard way. And look, it's
Which is
this
too
moment.
bad. You hate to see guys go at it, but surprisingly, there's not more action backstage, brother, because you got a very competitive business. Everybody's trying to get on top. You're on the road all the time. You're traveling. You don't have a whole lot of sleep. You're hurt. You're away from your family. A lot of guys on edge. Surprisingly, there's not more of dust ups in the backstage than there is.
Yeah, it's like a bunch of alpha males back there, a bunch of guys who think that they are the toughest guy in the room. So yeah, really, it's
Shit,
shocking that
that
doesn't
deal
happen
with
anymore.
CM Punk, that was another day at the office back in the day. You're like, holy shit.
Well, you mentioned.
Can I take a shower? No, you got to wait a couple of minutes. The guys are figuring out a few things. That was the deal. That was before Wrestler's Court, all that deal. Wrestler's Court. Hey, can I talk to you in the shower?
If you came up to a guy and said, "Hey, can I talk to you in the shower?" You both knew, okay, we're gonna throw down.
We're gonna go, man.
How many guys do you think you had to say that to over the years, Jim?
Oh, none.
Not too many.
The few times I've actually had trouble was with Matt Bourne. And of all people, a good friend of mine, I had trouble with Coco Beware.
Wow.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, we were on a bus, and we were arguing back and forth. And anyway, he got up and he's coming up behind me. We're talking shit back and forth, and he's getting closer behind me. And Dog was sitting across from me, JY, and he goes, Duggan, he's got a bottle. So I'm, oh, everybody's drunk as can be back in the day, He's got a bottle, so I said, oh, okay.
Did he sit down?
So I got the 2x4 and I pull it over next to me. I can feel Coco get up behind me. I jump up. I got my 2x4. I'm towering over Coco. We just came off a chartered flight, right? I'm towering over Coco with my 2x4. I look at him. He's got a mini bottle in his hand.
I don't know if that's going to do it.
Yeah, I threw my board down. I rammed him into the side of the bus a couple times, and that was it. We didn't go. But yeah, everybody's a handful back then. You got to understand, the guys. It's a tough group of men back there. Maybe once in a while there's I can't think of a walk in the park backstage. Everybody's pretty snug.
Back in the day, it seemed like a bunch of like murderers row of just legitimate tough guys.
I think I was sitting there, and I think I was sitting next to Beefcake. We were looking around the dressing room, man, and there's like from King Kong Bundy to one of the little midgets to Andre the Giant. And I'm like, geez, Beefcake goes, Duggan, what a collection of characters. I said, they're looking over at us going, look at the collection of characters over there.
Well,
it was a group.